Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field. Maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Robinson with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's cut on left sideline. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bucs have the first. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Line up the design keeper. And he's going to be down within a yard and out in the red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Hawk 7. Let's go now.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is Irvin on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's 4th down. Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Makes the score.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Get it? 18, 6 the Eagles, 6.
Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Got a man, it's Drake London. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And dodge the tackle. Go good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate? Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's Robinson with the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Come out throwing. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Now throw on 2nd and 10. Catch made by Bucky Irving. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Working quickly here. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. All right, so the penalty helps him out. Now only 6 yards needed on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And it'll come to an end as they touch him down.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Force should get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
Working now from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
60, 69.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Completes. It's Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Play.
Let's go.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. This gets the first and more. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
70 Rangers. Get it.
To throw here on first down. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20. At the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it
Rig
3rd
alert,
and
rig alert.
11.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And the game stays at 11.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Starting this drive with a design run. Galloping inside the 40. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Giving 24 yards on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
It's really hard, Kate, to get 100-yard games, right? Defenses in this league pride themselves and keep the rushers short of 100. But if you're going to hit that century mark, it's going to take runs just like that one.
Irvin here from the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
It's a gain of 5.
Second down pass play coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Dumped off to his running back. He got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sports, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Little knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Crosses midfield, still going. Along the sideline inside the 25. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lead by 14. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles lead by 15 now.
Eagles 21, Buccaneers 6.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
We give to Irving to start this drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
To his wideout, it's a screen. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
18 on the play. And the Buccaneers first down.
Looking in the air here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
They're throwing it. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Rattle it. 18, rattle it.
At the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. 9 Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready? Coogan, go!
With a dive up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Back to the well again. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Throwing on 2nd. Complete now to the right side. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Here we go. Shot. 16 average. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Look at that power, deep left side. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
It's another rushing play, and he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick
Well,
off.
if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19.
At the 35-yard line.
2nd and 10, back to throw. That's Mitchell on the slant. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Panther 60. Panthers, trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
First down, play action. He finds his running back deep down the left side. Offense up to the line fast.
19 tight. 19 tight.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, smash.
Throwing now on first down. Near downfield, and Myers has it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going
18
down.
Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
First down and 10 yards to go.
From the red zone on first. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Ready?
From the gun, here's a handoff. He puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. They've got 4th down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Here's Robinson with the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Tight end in motion left.
Ready?
They go play action on first down. That'll be incomplete to shut the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll toss it here to Irving. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. And goes to the hurry up here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And that one goes out of bounds at the 45. Not a great kick. They'll be across midfield to start this drive. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Go street. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Takes the second down snap. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they got a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 35 out of that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Trust me, we really have no stake in the game up here in the booth. We don't root for anybody, but at times for great execution. And I'll speak for both of us here when I say this, Kate. You can't help but be amazed watching some of these runs. All the chaos on the field, all the massive humanity you've got to sort through to make a big play on the ground like we just watched.
This one's caught. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get it. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
The Buccaneers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18. Let's go now. Let's go.
Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
18. Pioneer.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Throw here, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. Makes the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They're going play action. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag go down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack?
On the jump.
So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Running it after the penalty. He cuts it right. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Tried setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. He's going to push one deep down the... Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Smile London. And the Eagles get it back on his 6th interception of the season. I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19 Lions.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and 1. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Offense in the hurry up here. Working on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Sticking to the air here. He puts some air under this one. Right side. Oh, no. They get him yet again. His smile runs it. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcasting, my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They get 23 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
On the ready.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. County Lions. Ready.
To throw here on 1st down. Dumped off to his running back. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Okay, break.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Back. Bronco 80. 18. Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
He's got it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Here's Robinson with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Fails to find his running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
60 Vikings, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Cowboy 80, 19, Charger 19.
They'll go play action. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
Come on, come on.
Setting him on the dime. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Setting up to throw. And that throw just too high for him. Trying to find his tight end. And it's 3rd down now.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, strike. Bronco.
Air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
6 on the play.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They're going to try to throw for it. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to have this down to the 7. He's got to keep moving quick here.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
They're going to pass it here. Makes the catch. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
On the play brings up 2nd and goal to go.
Ready, ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Vacates quickly left side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep adding that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case. Either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Handoff headed right. Irving. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Here's a throw. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. That's another Buccaneers.
He's dropping back to throw. Hits it through the middle. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Buccaneers, first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Let's go. Johnny Lions.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.